Welcoming you all to the CUNY Graduate School of Journalism. We are really delighted to have partnered with the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs in organizing today's press briefing. We believe that community and ethnic media is playing a very, very important role in city's life, and we are very happy that the city agencies and departments are also increasingly reaching out to this media. I just want to very briefly tell you about the center and some upcoming programs. So the Center for Community and Ethnic Media works with the New York-based numerous publications, media houses, covering numerous communities in all boroughs. We have an online magazine called voicesofny.org. We organize lots of trainings. We have a newsmaker series where we invite different public officials to come and speak to this media. We also do some research. We have produced a directory called Many Voices, One City, where we have documented much of this media, and that work continues. I do not wish to take any much of your time, so I welcome you all again, and it's over to Bita. Thank you.
I want to give you a little bit of background. So in June of 2014, MOIA, the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs, we launched the very first advertising campaign that was specifically focused and geared towards a DACA awareness campaign. We subsequently launched a highly successful, as most of you know, IDNYC campaign that reached across the city, and particularly with community and ethnic media support, was able to get us to a place where we have 830,000 cardholders right now. The campaign intends to encourage New Yorkers to have more confidence, to understand the process, to know their rights, and by extension, to apply either for DACA if they have not already, and to take that next step and apply for health insurance to improve their lives. The campaign will be active for a period of at least 2 months, and it will include transit ads, ads in ethnic and community papers, social media, info cards displayed across local businesses, and it will reach immigrant New Yorkers in the communities in which they live and in the languages that they speak. The campaign will be in English, Spanish, Chinese, Korean, Russian, Haitian Creole, Polish, Urdu, and Bangla. The visuals that are designed reflect the diversity of DACA-eligible individuals across communities, as well as who people truly are: parents, workers, college students, and others, quite simply integral parts of what makes New York City so great.
The New York State Health Foundation, we're very proud to be a part of this campaign. We are a private statewide foundation based in New York City, and we fund projects on a range of issues and work to improve the health of all New Yorkers, especially the most vulnerable. For the last 10 years, we've dedicated significant funding to expanding health insurance coverage across the state. We wanted to make sure everyone was insured.
My name is Cesar Andrade. I am originally from Ecuador, and I came to the United States at the age of 8, so about 15 years ago. I am about to start medical school this August, so I'm really excited about that. And you know, I say that because DACA had such an influence in me being accepted into medical school. My sophomore year of college, you know, I was feeling really, I had no hope. I really didn't know if I was going to be able to get into medical school. I had no idea. I didn't know anyone who had made it to medical school at this point without being undocumented. Thankfully, DACA came around my junior year, and from that moment on, I was able to apply to volunteer at hospitals because you need a Social Security for that. From then on to apply for internships, and that's how I ended up at the New York State Health Foundation.
So the city has really looked at people who are potentially DACA eligible or DACA recipients, at where they live in New York City, the languages that they speak, and we're looking at, with our campaign, at really targeting through community-based publications, through mass transit, in languages that people speak, online, and through our website with more information. And of course, people can contact 311 to get connected to more information as well.
We're going to look at the calls to 311 for people asking about DACA and health insurance. So they will track through the calls at 311 whether the program is working, how many people are calling, and getting enrolled.
Most of the representative who representing their media here, they're very, not happy with their selection of media because they have just announced the campaign and they have never contacted them to get them involved. So it's very disappointing here.
We just feel very uncomfortable because the city give hold the budget to the Miller Advertising Agency, but now today they have a news release for here. There's no any Miller Agency people in here to cover this news. New York City is multicultural, so you have to translate in Chinese, in Latino, Bangladesh, or Arabian, or Latino, different words to tell our community. City give whole the budget to the Miller Advertising Agency. We want to know what is the city criteria or standard. Why you choose that? Like okay, for example, in our newspaper, Chinese newspaper, Xingdao Daily, they put this whole budget, the Miller put this as to the house account. House account, which means there's no any person to cover the news, to cover the service. So this is ridiculous. So Miller Agency just take a whole the budget from the city, but they don't give us a service.
They're trying to send me the press releases, but they're not sending me any kind of advertisement. That how can I get it? I'm here to make better my newspaper for my publication, but unfortunately, till now I'm in the 9th year of my newspaper in the city, but I'm not getting any government ads.